So the Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus came out last year, over a year ago in 2022. So let's go and take a look how it holds up in the middle part of 2023. Now I've already talked about this phone quite a bit throughout this whole entire year. And one thing I will definitely tell you is this is still a very good phone. It does get better than this with the S23 Plus, but this is still a very good phone I'd recommend picking up. Now on the outside, we have our 6.6-inch dynamic AMOLED display. It's a full HD panel, so 1080p. And I definitely do think Samsung, much like they've done with their other phones since then, they've done a really good job with this phone. The display looks amazing, still 120Hz. It may not look as good as the S22 or S23 Ultra, but it's still a very, very good phone that I actually like a lot. The panel on this thing is still top tier. You're getting a USB Type-C port on the bottom of this thing, which is really cool. And on the back, you're getting your frosted glass back on this device. Now, personally for me, like I said before, I do like having these types of frosted glass backs. I think they hold up very, very well, and they make the phones feel that much more premium. When you're rocking a phone like this, you want it to feel as premium as possible, and that is exactly what you're getting on this type of device. Triple camera setup, wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, lots of good stuff here. And personally for me, I'm a big fan of the way this phone has been holding up for the last couple of years. Or the last year and a half it's been out. So in terms of the outside, it still gets a thumbs up for me for sure. Now, in terms of the software, or let's get with the cameras, this is still one of the best cameras you can buy. 8K capability on the back with that wide ultra-wide telephoto lens, and 4K at 60 on the front. This is still a top tier camera. There's really not too many camera phones out there that can actually go ahead and film in 8K. So you are still ahead of the curve in so many different ways, it's not even funny. And this is a very good camera. I like this camera a lot. And if you're in the market, like I mentioned, it doesn't really get crazy amounts better than this thing as of right now. So from that perspective, it gets a thumbs up for me for sure. In terms of software, this is also very good software on this phone as well. One UI has gotten a lot better. And you're still getting software support, probably like another 2 versions of Android on this thing. So you're getting Android 14 on this thing, you're probably getting Android 15 as well, and that's still a couple of more versions of Android you're getting. So you're still in good hands, you're still supported with software, so there's not really like a ton of things to complain about on this phone from that perspective either. Performance-wise, you're getting that Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chipset with 8GB of RAM. Now, I've heard a lot of complaints about that 8 Gen 1 chipset. I've personally had a few things with it overheating a little bit, but I do think it's still a very good performing chipset. I've had lots of great experience with that chipset, and even performance on my S22 has been good. It's been actually really good. It's just it's just the hotness of those phones that kind of throw me off. But I will tell you, still a very good performing phone. The 8 Gen Plus 1 chipset was a little bit better, but this thing is still very good, and it gets a thumbs up from me for sure. No matter what you're going to do, small applications, intensive applications, this thing is going to be able to handle it all, and that is something that I really, really do like from a device like this. So in terms of that, like I said, thumbs up for me for sure. So to kind of sum up this video, what I'll tell you is this type of phone gets a thumbs up for me for a fact. I like this phone a lot. I think it's a great performing device. It's not perfect, but I do think it's really, really good. And I just think, for a phone that's a year and a half old, that's already depreciated a little bit in the used market, it makes a lot of sense to buy a phone like this in my opinion. So that pretty much covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, not me so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.